Walter White was a simple high school chemistry teacher struggling to make ends meet. But when he received a terminal lung cancer diagnosis, he made a desperate choice, one that would turn him into a legend. With his former student Jesse Pinkman, Walter stepped into the world of drug manufacturing. What began as a means to provide for his family quickly spiraled into something far more dangerous. Walter wasn't just a cook, he was a scientist. With intelligence as his weapon, he took on the violent drug world and proved he was a force to be reckoned with. But power came at a cost. Walter let his partner's love slip away into the void, his heart growing colder with every decision. As Walter's empire grew, so did his enemies. The calm and calculated Gustavo Fring was a kingpin who ruled with an iron fist, but even kings can be dethroned. He was no longer a desperate man, he was the danger. He had become Heisenberg, but secrets don't stay buried forever. When his own brother-in-law uncovered the truth, the walls began to close in. Choices had consequences, and in this world, there was no room for mistakes. Hank paid the ultimate price, and Walter lost the last shred of his soul. Betrayal, death, and destruction followed him. Jesse, once a partner, was now a prisoner. Walter had built an empire, but at what cost? But even the greatest empires must fall. With one final plan, Walter returned to settle the score, knowing there was no turning back. At long last, Jesse was free. The chains were broken, and the story of Heisenberg was coming to an end. And so, in the place where it all began, Walter White took his last breath. A teacher, a father, a kingpin, a man who lost everything in pursuit of power. From Mr. White to Heisenberg, from a simple man to a legend. This was not just a story about crime, it was a story about choices, consequences, and the price of ambition. This movie is called Breaking Bad, a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. A must-watch for anyone who loves gripping storytelling and unforgettable characters.